So, what's up, people, and welcome to the Short Mission 13 discussion of Spy Family. So, Short Mission 13 came out a few days ago, and as always, I will leave a link to this mission that's currently being shown on the publisher's official website, Manga Plus, for free to the North American audience. So, if you're interested, we'll go take a look at it before they pull this mission back. Okay, so we're getting quite a few short missions these days. I guess that's okay. Maybe Tatsuya Endo is taking a little bit of a break, and maybe he deserves this because he's been writing for quite a bit. And in fact, Short Mission 13 was quite a bit of a treat. Not because of the story, although the story was quite interesting, but mostly because of this image. Yeah, this was a treat. I mean, Tatsuya Endo has drawn some really colorful images in the past, but this one is really, really cute, and I'm really glad he made this particular image of Anya. But in any case, Short Mission 13, this one isn't about Anya. I guess we got quite a bit of her story in Short Mission 12. This one is with respect to Bond. So what we find out is that Bond will be taking care of the apartment while Lloyd and the family are away. And Lloyd tells Bond to make sure that he keeps an eye on this place while they are gone. And so Bond, being Bond, keeps an eye on the place by basically taking a nap. And eventually somebody comes over and Bond is not sure what to do because he's pretty much a coward. But luckily that person who knocked on the door eventually leaves. So while Bond is trying to figure out what to do next, he remembers Yor saying that dinner tastes better after a hard day's work. Now, I'm not exactly sure what stirred in Bond after that, because the next image you see him running around in the kitchen. I'm not sure if he's cleaning or if he's looking around for something to eat. But because of his shuffling around, he accidentally breaks one of Yor's wine glasses. And of course that immediately terrifies Bond because he knows exactly what Yor is like. And so he goes hiding in Anya's room. And of course, this is when the thriller part comes out because he comes in contact with the giant penguin. The one that you remember Bond tore to pieces? Well, I guess the penguin still holds a grudge because the penguin tells Bond, "You murdered me." Or at least that's what Bond thinks. But what we find out is that he's kind of accidentally hearing something of a conversation that's going on between the gossip ladies outside. And I'm not exactly sure what they said during that time, but he misinterpreted it as that. And so maybe there's some inner guilt in Bond that makes him wonder if there is a major grudge by Mr. Penguin. And so this conversation continues to go on with regards to the penguin saying, "Do you think I should even forgive you for what you did in the past?" And so Bond, understanding that he has to do something, immediately decides to give a peace offering to the penguin, which of course turns out to be a fish that Yor was going to cook, Meunier style, later on. Of course, Anya, when she heard that Yor was going to do that, mistook the statement and said, "Oh, you're going to cook it manure style?" So it's like, okay, Anya, you're not particularly indicating that you're going to be any better a cook than Yor is when you grow up, you know. But in any case, so this keeps on going, right? So this peace offering is made, and Bond starts staring at Mr. Penguin and seeing the scars. It reminds him of a lot of the other animals that were in Project Apple. And the image that we get is pretty horrifying. And you see that Project Apple was devastating to all of the animals that were in it. And of course, since there is an indication that Project Apple was also the one that took care of Anya, there may have been equal amounts of horrifying experience that Anya had as well. But whatever the case, Tatsuya Endo always has this ability to put a little bit of empathy right in the middle of the story. And because Mr. Penguin's scars reminds him of the really harsh treatment that the animals received at Project Apple, he really starts trying to take care of the penguin. And so this turns out to be a very short but very nice little story with regards to Bond. And of course, because of the peace offering being fish, yeah, two things happen, right? Yor cannot make the dinner for everyone, which may turn out to be better because unless Yor has become a much better chef, it might have been a very painful experience for Anya and Lloyd. But the other is, of course, that because this was in Anya's bedroom ends up smelling like fish for quite a long time. Which, of course, seems to indicate that after this Short Mission 12 story, probably Anya got very, very angry at Bond for several days after that. So in any case, yeah, this was a cute story. And I still think that color image was one of the best things about the Short Mission. But yeah, I mean, it's always nice to see these little stories that give a little bit more character to all of these characters that come out in the story. So in any case, this is Short Mission 12. If you read it, what you think about it, any comments will be greatly appreciated. And once the next chapter comes out, I'll bring out another video. I hope you join me at that time. Until then, happy manga reading, and as always, Jaya, nice day everyone.